Breathe. Breathe.
Oh, breathe.
There we go. It's okay.
Oh, buddy.
Slobber on her face. Slobber on her. I'll be the hype man. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mrs. D's Recipes Cooking Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mrs. D's Recipes Cooking Show.
Hello everyone, I am going to tell you how to make homemade mayonnaise today, and we're going to use that mayonnaise in a homemade chicken salad recipe that's really healthy, really filling, and everybody will love it, I hope.
Hold on, why would somebody want to make homemade mayo?
Okay, well, here's one reason, is that it tastes way better. Second, sometimes mayo and foods put extra fillers or preservatives in their food, and that's not good for us. But I got this recipe, I think, I looked it up on Pinterest, but I found it from stayfitmom.com. So just look it up, homemade mayo, that's where I found it. First you need extra light tasting olive oil, and the reason why you need extra light is because extra virgin olive oil is a really strong flavor and it won't make it taste very good. So you need a cup of that, and just put it in your blender. I have a Blend Tech, which I love, a high power blender, so I'm just gonna add a cup of that.
Here's the thing with Danielle, she can just take a part of a recipe and just start putting stuff together, and it tastes great. It tastes amazing. So
I feel like
it doesn't have to be exact. She just works her magic and it makes it happen.
One cold egg straight from the fridge. And watch this. I can crack an egg with one hand. Oh.
And put shells in it.
Put a shell in it too. Okay, so one cold egg straight from the fridge. And it calls for a ½ teaspoon of salt, but hi buddy! Look at him.
What are you doing?
Alright, Dad.
Alright, going back to the...
Okay, so we've got a cold egg from the fridge, and then it calls for a ½ teaspoon of salt, but I'm not adding quite a half because you know me, I don't like it when things are overly salty. You can always add more salt later. And then a teaspoon of mustard. You can use dry mustard, you can use Dijon mustard, you can use any kind you want. A teaspoon of it. Then, half a lemon. Gonna wash it off. Oh dear.
Caleb! What happened, little man? Lola ran away. Lola! Come here. Oh, Lieutenant Dan. You okay? Oh, look at that sad face. Breathe. Breathe.
Breathe.
There we go. It's okay.
Oh, buddy. Now, half a lemon. This thing is nifty, so you stick the lemon in like that, and then you just squeeze with your muscles. And then this is what I do, I usually kind of turn it the other way too. So juice of half a lemon. Now, I'm gonna come over here to my blender without spilling the oil. I'm just gonna pulse it a little bit. Oh. Okay. Now everything is in the blender, and I'm going to do the sauces and dressings and batters button. We'll see. Okay. Now we taste.
What's the verdict?
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna teach you guys something to do with the mayo. Here's what I'm gonna do. Homemade chicken salad. So get some celery. So just dice, I don't know, two things of celery. I like lots of crunch, so I'll probably do like 2 or 3. That's just one right there. Get some grapes. Wash them. and then just cut. I like lots of grapes because it makes it sweet.
While she's doing that, by the way, you guys, we're gonna start making more cooking videos because Danielle's really good at it, and we've got some good feedback. But here's the thing, we need a little like name for the show. I've always joked for years that she should create a show called Mrs. D's Recipes.
Jake created my nickname, Mrs. D.
I call her Mrs. D's, that's her nickname.
It was like when we were first year we were married.
So here's the thing, so what do you guys think we should name these series of videos where we're cooking? I vote Mrs. D's Recipes. What do you think we should call it?
I don't know, ask our audience.
What do you guys think? Comment below what we should start to name this series of cooking videos. Hey, you need to drop the attitude.
Lola.
You need to drop the attitude.
But now I think we're putting in
I'm gonna tickle your attitude out of you. I'm gonna tickle you. Get her, Caleb. Come get her. Slobber on her face. Slobber on her. All right, going back to cooking.
Now? Or you're not gonna eat all your dinner. Your tummy will be too full. Just what you want to talk about while we're cooking dinner, right? Hey, stop. You guys, seriously, it's like herding cats. I actually whole steamed a chicken. Seriously, guys, I can't even do this. I whole roasted, or not roasted, but I cooked a whole chicken in my Instant Pot and it was so good. So I just have leftover chicken that I'm just cutting. So we've got about 2 stalks of celery, maybe a cup and a half or so of half grapes. No, but get out of here. Get out of here, you little kid. Okay, adding the chicken. Don't spit it out in the sink.
Gross, Lo.
Okay, we've got the chicken in here. Please get off the table. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to salad. So for the spices, I'm gonna add, since there's already salt in there, I'm just gonna add a little pepper. I'd say like an 1/8 teaspoon of pepper or whatever. My magic ingredients. Sometimes you can use smoked paprika, but I didn't know where mine was, so I'm using sweet paprika. And I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle a little. So I'd say that's like a 1/4 teaspoon, start with 4. And then tarragon. Tarragon has a really strong flavor, so you don't want to mix anything else in there. So I'd say that was like 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of tarragon. Then we mix. And I'd say that was probably a cup of chicken. So I'm gonna try a little piece of chicken.
The verdict?
That's good.
Okay, let me try it. This is the verdict.
Made dinner, I did that. Okay. How does it taste?
It's really good. It tastes great.
It's really good. So, that is how you make a healthy version of a homemade chicken salad, because some of them use real mayo, which is really fattening, and this is a little bit healthier. So, I hope you enjoy my homemade chicken salad.
This is the conclusion of Mrs. D's Recipes.